Hi, fellow classmates. I just wanted to wrap up my project by giving you guys a little bit of my insight about the project and how it went for me. Let me start off by saying that I work with the Department of Child Safety. So I assess children on a daily basis based on a type of biopsychosocial that we use. I often send out assessments for children who are removed so that we can see whether they need counseling or any other sort of services. In respect to their past trauma or the removal in general, as it can be traumatic for children, as any change can be. So I'm a big advocate for learning child development and advocating for children and seeing what their needs are, but I've never actually gone through one of the ages and stages questionnaires until now. So I really enjoyed this project and the fact that I get to see how our assessments are made and why our assessors in different agencies requests for different services and what they can do for the child. We do have to send them a background why the child was removed, what issues there were in the home. So I feel as though the Ages and Stages questionnaire doesn't necessarily work by itself in every aspect. I believe if it's used in an educational environment, then it can be used to assess if a child's on track developmentally and educationally, but it's up to the parents and talking with the teachers and talking with counselors to determine why a child may or may not be on track in certain areas. I don't feel that the Ages and Stages questionnaire covers the whys. It kind of just covers the hows and whats and can the child actually do this, but it doesn't cover the background of it. Like maybe the child's parents separated that year, or they moved houses, or got really sick and missed some school. It doesn't cover those things. So you don't know the whys. You just see that the child's not developmentally on track in certain areas, and this is what needs to be done to improve it. So I feel that the biopsychosocial really implements the actual at-home atmosphere and the environment that the child comes from so that you can put the two together and make a better decision. I learned from this experience that not every child comes from the same environment, and doing the biopsychosocial really helps with showing why the Ages and Stages questionnaire says what it says. And I also learned that there are points. I had no idea that there were points in determining where the child is on track and how much behind and how far behind the child is in certain areas. I also learned that this assessment is used in schools and other backgrounds other than mine, and it can be applicable to multiple areas of study. So I really enjoyed this project, and I hope that you guys got as much out of it as I did.